So it's our final lesson together. Hasn't the year flown by? Probably not the kind of year you're expecting, but hopefully you've enjoyed it nevertheless. So today we'll be working on our writing project. So for your do now, I would like you to answer these questions. What has been your favourite topic or lesson this year? And what is the most useful or valuable skill that you've learnt? Pause the video for a few minutes to jot down your answers. Okay, so for me, I have to say I really enjoyed reading Wind in the Willows with your class. Fantastic voice acting, especially from Thomas Brown, brilliant in all the characters, especially the rat. And then, of course, Savannah was an excellent mole. And everyone who read Daniel, also really good as the badger. And Chloe was fantastic as well. So I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed reading Wind in the Willows with you. I love reading it by myself. I love reading it even more as a class with you all. So that was really fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It'd be really interesting to know what your favourite topic or what your favourite lesson in particular was. Also, I loved the reenactment we did of the Highwayman. I will always remember Thomas dressing up as the Highwayman with the boots up to his knees, riding his horse, aka Daniel, across the classroom. So that was fantastic. I love that. Whenever I read The Highwayman in the future, which will probably be every year for the foreseeable future, I will always remember that in my mind. So thank you so much for the wonderful memories. All of you, it's been so wonderful. But more on that later. So for now, I'm really excited to read what you've written. So today's lesson. So today you'll be working on your writing project. What I'd like to do is pick two of your best pieces of writing. They have to be at least half a page each from the summer term and copy them out onto separate pieces of paper. Then place those two pieces of paper in your writing project folder. You should have this with you at home. If you don't have your writing project folder, just copy out the two pieces of work and just keep them somewhere safe at home. And what I would like to do also is please could you upload a photo of your two pieces of work onto ClassChart so I can see what pieces you've chosen. So please could you pause the video for the rest of the lesson to complete your writing project tasks. And that, as they say, is that. English lessons from Mr. Caesar for Year 7 completed. I do have the pleasure of teaching some of you again in September, but because the timetables haven't been completely finalised, I'm not allowed to say yet who I'll be teaching, but I will be teaching some of you, so I'm really excited about that. But don't worry, even if I'm not teaching you next year, our paths may cross at some point in your future at Woking High School. So if still Year 7, hopefully, I've got my fingers crossed, at some point, be it next year or in future years, I will teach you again. Because I have to say, as a class, you have been utterly delightful. And if I was able to make you into a form group and see you every morning, I would definitely have done so. Sadly, that wasn't possible. But I have to say, you have been polite, you have been enthusiastic, you've been hardworking, you've made me laugh, you've made me so happy as your English teacher because you've really thrived over the past year and you've learnt so much. You've taken on board all my feedback and you've been so extremely positive throughout the year and just such lovely people to be around. So it's been a real privilege for me to teach you. Your class was always the bright spot, or the bright spots. I saw you quite a lot of my working week. So thank you very much, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you, like I said, either next year or at some point in your Woking High School life. So thank you very much. Have an absolutely wonderful summer, and hopefully we're all back in September where we're meant to be in Woking High School. So thank you very much and goodbye.